Wait a second. She did what? What did your mom do?
Is this on? Okay, I'm going to stop her.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to have that information. Well, you was talking about mother. Yeah, and she used to put coins in lemon pie. That's what it was.
Lemon pie?
Because we didn't like lemon pie. And lemon pie was her favorite pie. And so she would put a nickel or a dime, wrap it in wax paper, put it in there. And then whoever got that piece found a dime in it. So I guess that's what you have reference to.
It was that much? A dime? I guess. And Sally was the one that, when your mother was away, she took care of you guys?
Yeah, she's always, she was, our linen post. Yeah, she did an awful lot for us. Took care of us. And Clarence too, he worked. He quit school and went to work. He drove a lumberyard truck. And Sally worked at oh, okay. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Was it a bakery?
No, it was this specialized in pig sandwiches, and they had the name. I had not Piggly Wiggly, but something
similar.
Yeah,
pig sandwiches.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that's where she worked.
Did she used to bring some home for you?
No. Roy used to work at the same place. And the story was that all the girls just went crazy about Roy because he was a good-looking dude. And Sally used to enjoy watching him.
At the pig sandwich place?
Griggs Pig.
Griggs Pig?
Yeah, I think that's what something like that.
Wasn't there a story about one of your uncles winning some money and came home and brought all you kids some money?
Well,
was it Clifton that said that?
Well, it could be, but there was.
Gave you like $1?
No.
Everybody a dollar?
No.
And Sally was popping hers and it tore. She ripped it in half and she started crying.
No, I don't think. I can't.
Can't verify that.
I can't verify that story. The only one I can verify, and he didn't win a bunch of money. If there were any winning, yeah, it was Uncle
Frank.
No, it couldn't have been Frank, Uncle Frank, because he lived next door to us. And this took place way before, because it was right after we moved from Alice to Agnes Street. And then this uncle used to come and visit with us. And I believe each time he came to visit with us, he would give each of us a nickel. And I don't recall him having won something or anything like that.
What was the You said Sally took care of you guys, and then what's that one time when you made her cry?
Oh, you heard, don't you? Oh, that was a dirty trick. Yeah, we loved her like an angel, I'll tell you. She was in the late or early teens, I guess. She was a young girl learning to cook in the kitchen. And mother was teaching her how to cook cherry pie. And so we all sat down to eat lunch, and they served the main meal and everything. And so then came time for dessert, and we was all sitting around the table with big Clarence and Jay, Roy, you know, everybody. And got up. Everybody got their piece of cherry pie, and everybody started eating it. And I took a bite of mine, and I started sputtering and spitting like I couldn't stand it, you know. And I turned my head and spit it someplace, and I said, "Who in the world made this pie?"
And you knew.
Yeah. And Sally, I guess, sat over there someplace. And nobody said anything. And she just started crying. And she walked around the table crying and went to the bedroom, front bedroom, and just laid down on the bed and cried. You know how I felt.
I bet you did.
Yeah. Oh, I've never been so nice to anybody in my life. I went in there and told her I was just teasing her. She already started crying. Couldn't stop.
Couldn't stop, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Nobody else did that. It was just you. Just
yeah, me. So, okay. Well, you got another one? Sure, that.
No, I don't know. Do you know one?
Oh, on 14th Street. This was a little group, Alvin and Jack and myself, Clifton and Raymond. This was the day of the early days of the Model T. You familiar with the Model T Ford? Well,
well, when you were born in 23, so this is probably what? You remember
late 20s. So
that's
I was
Depression
probably
was
7 or
20
8 years old.
Depression was 29.
All right, so it was about then.
Do you remember anything?
Because we didn't know what a depression was or anything about a depression. Didn't bother us a bit.
You just went on.
Yeah, went on. Yeah.
Climbed trees. Shot out lights. And
yeah. Well, yes, he did that. But we used to steal oranges at night, though. Yeah, that we enjoyed that. I had another one I was going to tell you. I was telling you about, and with the Model T. And so we used to get on this Model T, and we would drive to, you know, the park at Blazelton. There by the Joyce's River and Highway 77.
Oh, yeah, and 37, right. Yeah. Now it's Labonte Park, right, that one?
I don't think so. Is it by the river?
It's by 77, yeah, it's by the river.
Blazelwood. Blazelwood. Well, anyway, there was a park
Who drove?
Jack Sedley. It was his car.
So he was old enough, or it was just
Well,
didn't
that
matter.
didn't matter. No, it didn't make any difference. Anyway, there at this park, we used to drive there, and 664. That go off 77 and straight west to Alice, I guess, or something. You're not familiar with that. Well, anyway, we'd take this road and then drive about 6 or 7 miles and and make a right turn, and that would take us to this park and to the river. And we used to go there and do swimming. We had a rope that we'd swing on and hit the water. And so that was a lot of our summer recreation. And we always would take 22 and we'd shoot snakes in the irrigation ditch that went down to the river. And a lot of snakes, turtles, and things in this irrigation ditch. So we used to do that.
Didn't you
guys don't do that anymore?
Well, we shot snakes at Uncle Clifton's. Did you pick cotton?
Well, I hesitate to say I picked cotton. I picked 2 sacks of cotton in my life. You know, my first one and my last one. But yeah, and wasn't just me. The whole bunch went up would pick cotton and one time, and that was shut her down.
How much money?
I think 28 cents. I think that's what it was.
And it was like a big bag.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, probably from this table to the stove. About that big around.
That's like 15 feet.
Well, that may be little long. I'm about 12, 13 feet.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so I figured I didn't want any of that. Come up with one.